Sugar-free tea?
Sure, thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna get the boys.
Andrew,
Hello?
over here.
You talking to me?
Take some of that sweet sugar and rub it on my lips.
You don't have lips.
That's an excellent observation. One worthy of the agent of Attribution Incorporated.
Thanks.
Rub some of that sugar on that knob, then. Oh, yeah.
What the hell is going on here? Suleiman?
Long live the new flesh.
Yo, you good, man? Ready to film? Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to Theater Reach. Today's topic, horror movies directors. So, you might not know a lot about them. Me neither, to be honest. But I got experts around the table, except him. He doesn't know shit.
I know enough, man. Like, I'm involved. I know these guys. I've seen Alfred Hitchcock. Let's go with him. I know. I've watched at least 3.
Well,
Columbus
actually,
movies.
he's number one on the
directed,
list.
Like what, Andrew? 40, 50 movies?
He's directed a lot.
I've watched his greatest hits.
He's literally the master of
Master
suspense.
Suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Birds.
Good evening.
Bird.
I can't do it, but that's what he always did, right? On Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Good evening, right? Yeah, you know, start off like that.
Like straight back turn.
Yeah. That big chin, yeah. Amazing.
Those like little snippets were weird because like one of them I remember just like he said something, turned to the camera, and then it cut to like a train.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even in context, it doesn't make
Let's
sense.
start with that Hitchcock, Master of Suspense.
Yeah, that's why I said
Let's
he's
start with the
number
master
one on the
himself.
list.
Yeah.
So,
Do you guys have like one of his greatest movies is?
yeah.
Well, since this is a quick episode, I mean, the most iconic scene I can think of right off the bat is Psycho, right?
Psycho,
the
yep,
shower
the shower.
scene, right? Yeah. Norman Bates, yeah. Jennifer, Vivian Lee, Jamie Lee Curtis's mother, oddly enough, right?
Yeah.
Getting stabbed to death in the shower.
Yeah.
Just classic scene. Never, always replicated, never
Reference?
copied, never matched. Never matched.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like he's one of those directors that is pretty like far back, but because he set the standard for so many other directors going down the line that everyone more or less copied him for a generation or two until they came up into their own after.
Copied or took his influence.
So heavily influenced.
Okay, yeah, he's one of the great
You got
greats because of that.
a great generation of horror directors who emulated him, but still had their own flavor and style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not as creepy as he was in real
Depends
life.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, let's not go into that debate.
That's a different one.
That's another episode.
That's gonna be a fun episode.
All right, number 2 on my list is, not my list, their list, is John Carpenter. So, who is he?
Oh boy.
Who is he? That's a question.
He is, like, for Andrew and I, just really quickly, he's one of our favorites. Like I would say, right?
Yeah.
He's like one of our idols.
Why?
Oh, fuck. Why? It's just all of his films,
That's a hell of an answer.
like all of his films, like Halloween,
Yeah.
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York,
Christine.
That one I don't know.
The
The other
Fog.
The Fog.
Assault on Precinct 13.
two. Okay, that one. That was. Oh god. Okay, now
These
I know
are
who
all
he is.
cult classics.
They're all cult classic films. They all have that.
The Thing.
The
Sorry, I had to
Thing.
say that
Yeah,
one.
The
Yeah.
Thing. They all have that feel to it, and also since he does his own music, that heavily.
That's
yes,
kind
he
of-
does. We're actually seeing him coming very soon to see him play his
He's
music.
performing in Toronto
Yeah.
live, yeah. And he used synthesizers mainly. They were very simple scores, but they were effective. Do you guys remember the Halloween theme? That's him. That was John Carpenter who composed his own music.
How many directors actually did that?
Robert Rodriguez is the only other one I can think of, but he was the one who started that. And Robert Rodriguez even said, "I took my influence from him." He is truly a pioneer in terms of indie filmmaking, and he's one of the most influential modern day horror directors, I would say.
Yeah, the thing by itself, if that was like the single movie he made, I think that already.
Halloween
had an
itself
influence.
was
Halloween
huge,
as well.
yeah.
Halloween,
yeah. And one of the most amazing things about John Carpenter is he usually worked on small budgets. He
Yeah.
made these incredible
Small budgets
films.
of.
Like Halloween was made for I think $32,000. I think
It's like a small bank loan.
yeah, it's really small. I think it was something like that, right? Or was
I think
or was it a
so.
few
I'm not
hundred?
sure.
It was either 32 or a few hundred grand. It was very very small. I can't remember the exact price, but it was a small amount. And
Kudos to him then.
he makes
Goddamn.
these films. They're low budget and they've
They're
held up
effective.
so wonderfully over the years.
They're effective in his shooting, and especially with the music, because the music he does build the tension in between each of the scenes. Like when you hear the music, Michael Myers, he's coming to kill you. You know, the moment you hear that, shit's getting real.
And he like Halloween's a good example of a slasher film, a pioneering
Yes.
slasher film that didn't use gore.
Or the quintessential one, anyways.
It's one. I'd say it's one of the it's like it probably is the quintessential slasher film, right? Or at least one of the.
It's one of the big
that along
ones.
with Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Yeah.
The difference being Halloween was not bloody. It was scares and thrills. I don't remember a lot of blood and gore in that.
No,
It's
no,
mainly-
actually.
Yeah.
That's mostly Friday the 13th kind of realm, because Jason does some crazy kills in that are pretty gruesome.
Well, Jason is another topic on its own.
Oh, yeah.
Carpenter, but the thing I loved about Carpenter is he did both. He could do straightforward dark in the dark thrills like Halloween, but then he could do bloody disgusting stuff like The Thing, which is
Yes.
just a gore fest. Yeah, but again it's incredible. So yeah, I grew up watching John Carpenter as did Andrew, and
Yeah.
he's one of the best,
No.
one of the greatest.
Sounds like it.
All
So,
right,
who's
fanboys,
the-
let's move on to Guillermo del Toro.
Wait, say that again, but like with like a heavier accent, because you can actually do it.
Heavy accent of what?
He liked the way you said
Spanish,
his name.
Guillermo del Toro.
There we go. Yeah, that's our new opening now.
Anyways,
I kind of only know him from like Pan's Labyrinth and the giant Monster Mash movie.
Pan's Labyrinth, Blade
Monster
2,
Mash?
Pacific Rim,
The
Wait, he
giant
directed
robots.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific
Yeah,
Rim.
there
Yeah,
we
he
go.
did Pacific Rim.
and he did Blade 2, and then he did
Oh, God, did he do
Blade
the
2?
Hellboy movies.
He
Oh,
did
Blade 2's the
Hellboy.
best. Yeah, Blade 2's the best.
Hellboy.
And he
Of
also
course.
has that show,
The
The
Strain.
Strain, which is
Okay.
a different look at like kind of vampires in a sense. It's something to check out. It's based on a book series.
From what what I know about like Guillermo del Toro, like and one of the reasons I kind of get excited for Pacific Rim as an example, just like his monster designs, or the ones he shows, always something like awesome.
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth to a
Probably his masterpiece, I'd say at this point. Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes,
Probably his
yes,
masterpiece.
definitely.
An incredible film.
Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not growth. I mean, it kind of is, but like it's the art and everything in terms of designs for all of his monsters and characters aren't so much grotesque as they're just like super intricate. Like they belong only in that world. It's not like they're gonna like take that monster, put it like as a prop in something else.
And that film is like an effective molding of the fairy tale genre with the horror genre. I would say that's what I felt when I watched this. It's got like this horror fantasy feel, but it's also kind of a children's fairy tale. In a weird way.
Great.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Right? It kind of is. And then the main character is a child,
Yeah.
right? And it's very fascinating the way he did that. I love that film. I haven't seen it in a while. I'm actually just remembering it now. It's such a wonderful
We'll
film.
watch it again later. It's okay.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
We should have actually mentioned it in our movie marathon episode.
Well, we're watching it now. It's okay.
Well, you get a link to that episode. Anyway, so next one, which is Dario Argento.
Yeah, well, Dario Argento, he's probably a director that mostly I'm familiar with.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys probably
Yeah.
haven't
We're
really seen
we're
it.
only
I
familiar-
looked at you directly.
Yeah.
I knew.
But
We're only familiar with him through influence, not the.
well, that's the thing. John Carpenter Halloween is heavily influenced on a lot of his films. There's like another movie out there, Black Christmas. You ever seen it? It's a very good movie. I can't recall who directed that, but that premise is you don't see the killer at all. You just see it through his point of view as he's killing things, and that's a lot of thing that Dario Argento has done in some of his films. Is that has that really gore fest, but like a lot of his earlier stuff, you don't see who's killing the people. You just see from the point of view, kind of like in that psycho-esque-ness
Yeah.
of him killing.
He got in trouble for that in Italy because it was. I can't remember like the reason behind it, but it's like no, that's getting too personal. We don't want to see the perspective of a murderer, right?
I believe so, but like that's what makes it so good.
Yeah.
We want to see the be in the point of the eyes of the people
It's a
who are
slasher
terrified,
film.
because that actually scares the crap out of you, because you're now feeling the emotions of the person dying as you're in the eyes of the killer.
Yeah.
To me, that's very effective film directing.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is.
For a slasher movie, the first one
Halloween
to do
started
it,
that way too, with Michael putting on the mask
Yep.
and killing his sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
So, there you have it, people. Our list for their list for the favorite movie directors. I'm not a big horror movie fan. I've said it again and again. Him neither. So we're just here along for the ride. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, share with your friends, man. Tell us who is your favorite movie director in the comments below.
And who do you think should definitely be mentioned in talks in terms of like horror movie directors?
Movies and we missed a few.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure we got our favorites. So,
Yeah, like the definite
The ones that speak to us the
yeah,
most.
the most.
There you go. See you next time.
Peace out.
Hey everyone, if you want to continue watching, click here. Or if you're feeling lucky, click here for something totally random.